Hello and good morning. Let's take a look here. We're in week 5-2. If you haven't turned in week 4, please do so on the computer. Let's take a look. Commission is 5% of the first $2,000. In between 2 and 3, it's 7, and then over 3 and over is what it should say is 10%. Okay, so you made $5,000. Okay, so figure out your commission. Number one, you're going to take 2,000 times 0.05. You're going to take 1,000 times 0.07. And then 5,000 minus 3,000 is 2,000. So you're going to take 2,000 times 10%, 0.1. You're going to multiply that and add it up. Let me make it a little smaller so we can see it. Let's take a look here. So we're going to take, that's 10. 5 times 2 is 10. So that's going to be 10 with 3 zeros and then 2 numbers, so it's going to be $100. This right here, 7 times 1 is going to be 7,000. 2 zeros, that's $70. Okay, so where am I at? So 5 times 2 is 10. So that's $100 there. This is $70 here, and then 2,000 times 0.1. 1 times 2 is 2. It's going to move it over. That's $200. So your commission should be $370. That should be your check, your commission check. There it is. Today we're just doing a partial review. Now you might say, well, why are you jumping around? I'm jumping around because this is in the back of the chapter review. And I think I mentioned this last week that we were going to go over this at some point. And actually I said I was going to do it possibly last Wednesday or so. But here it is, 1 through 12. All right, I'm going to turn my attention now to 7th period. And this is college algebra here. And so what we're going to do is set f of x equal to 0. So here's f of x. So we're going to put 0 is equal to x squared minus 81. And then what we're going to do, besides get a different ink pen, is factor this out. This is the difference of two squares. So that's x plus 9, x minus 9 is equal to 0. And you're going to set each of these factors. Each one is called a factor. So you're going to set it equal to 0. And you're going to solve that, and you're going to get negative 9 there, and you're going to get 9 there, and those are your two answers. On the second one, you're going to let that equal 0 again, and you're going to solve this equation. You're going to multiply by 5 to get rid of that. 5 times 0 is 0, and then you just solve that equation. So you move the 4 over and divide by 3. So it's 1 1/3, or 1.3 repeated. Okay, today we're doing this right here on a new sheet of paper. Copy down this problem right here. And let's try and work it. When you get to calculus, this is similar to what you're going to be doing. And what you're going to do is substitute once this comes into focus. Okay, you're going to substitute this in place of the x's here. So you're going to say 2 plus h quantity squared here minus 2 times 2 plus h plus 4. And then you're going to go ahead and do minus, and you're going to plug in f of 2. So 2 squared is 4. Put brackets there because you're going to have to distribute that negative right there. Okay? So 2 squared is 4. This is going to be a negative 4. 2 times 2 and then a negative. And then this is just going to stay as a 4. So when you distribute the negative, you could technically just cancel those out. And a negative times a positive is going to give you a negative 4 there. And then here you got to do FOIL. And all of this is over h. So don't forget that h right there. So it's going to be 2 plus h. And then minus, you're going to distribute 4 minus 2h. Okay, so at this point, you're going to do FOIL. You're going to combine like terms, and then you're done, okay? So 2 times 2 is 4 plus 2h. This is going to be 2h, and this is going to be h squared minus, get rid of that, h squared minus 4 minus 2h all over h. Okay? So at this point, I would move the h squared. Let me make sure I have that. That should be a plus h squared. So I'm going to move that to the front. Get rid of that. 2h and 2h is plus 4h. Okay? But I have minus 2h here. So I'm going to get rid of that and just say plus 2h. 4 minus 2. So it's h squared plus 2h. Once I get rid of all my h's, got the h squared, and then the plus 4 and the minus 4, it looks like it's going to cancel. And this is all over h. And what I would do at this point is factor out an h, and that cancels, so I get h plus 2. And that's how you do that part. So today you're going to be working two things here. This is 185, and then I think you got to turn the page. All right, so we're going to round up this week. I'm going to probably give you a test this weekend going into the holidays. Have a good morning, and I'll see you in class.